I'll be honest, language is weird when you really stop to think about it. Have you ever thought about a word for too long and it just starts to not even sound like a word anymore? And then you say it over and over again and it just starts to sound like, well, just a sound? And that's all a word really is. It's just a sound that we said would have some meaning. I remember reading a book in middle school called Fringle. It's about a boy who had an old slip of the tongue and makes a meaningless sound, frindle. And instead of saying that this was a slip, he says it's another word for pen. Then people start using this word because it sounded cool. Then it eventually became a real word. Seriously, looking back, this book was a lot smarter than I thought it was. This is pretty much how all words start. And I think this kind of thing is really cool because it's something that we easily take for granted. And also my fiance Lee studies linguistics, and a lot of what she says is so fascinating to me, even if I don't follow all the terminology. Language comes out of a need to express something. Think of it like this. Designers have a lot more words to describe different shades of blue because they need to be specific about the exact shade of blue to use. And fun fact, Eskimos have 50 words for snow because they're around a lot of snow. And it's probably not all the same, and some kinds of snow might even be dangerous, like an icy snow, in which case it's important to express that. And if this tells you anything about the United States, I was able to find 10 different words for hamburgers. And something else I learned is that language affects thoughts. There's an Amazonian language called Paraha that doesn't have any words for numbers. They say stuff like a few or many, but they don't describe exact amounts. Researchers who went down there tried to teach the people math, but they were unable to learn math because they just couldn't grasp the concept of exact numbers. Their lack of using numbers led to an inability to understand numbers. It's a use it or lose it scenario. And this is also why languages like English are so incredible. There is a word for everything in English. You can express abstract concepts like emotion, math, and science. And that's the cool thing. English is so precise that it's easy to explain what's happening to subatomic particles, the building blocks of the universe. And we're able to understand it because with a language like English, we're used to expressing everything that can be imagined. And consequently, our brains think that way. If you need an extremely specific word, it probably exists. And if it doesn't, congratulations, you have the opportunity to make your own word. Leah's told me that she loved English, which was weird for me to hear having grown up only speaking English. But now I kind of get it. It's a language with limitless possibilities to express yourself, and using this language has shaped our minds to think unlimited. And now I have a lot of appreciation for knowing the language that I grew up with. I am very fortunate and thankful for that. That's not to say I don't want to learn other languages, but I'm thankful that I have the language that I have. And with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Whew, feels like a while since I've said that. Goodbye!